What's up, guys? Weather Wednesday coming at you with another Raid Shadow Legends video. And today you need to be extra careful of being baited by Raid Shadow Legends because we have a lot going on in the game where they want you to use your resources, but it might not be the best time. The first thing that you're going to notice is probably this double gold banner that we've got going on. You have a chance today of pulling an extra legendary when you pull a legendary from Ancient Shards. Now, personally, I only have 44 Ancient Shards, and I'm only about 20 or 30 deep into Mercy, so there is no chance in the world that I am pulling my Ancient Shards just to come up empty. I'm not doing it. I'm staying as far away as possible, even though it is a fun event. If you are close to Mercy and you have plenty of Ancient Shards, you might want to do it. But in about a week or so, we're probably going to be starting another fusion. In about 9 days, I suppose. Usually it's every 4 weeks. Sometimes it's every 5 weeks that we start a fusion. So what I would recommend is do a little count on your shards. What kind of shards do you like to use for fusions? Personally, I typically use my sacred shards for fusions. And then if there is a 2 times event going on, like if there is a 2 times event for ancient shards, then I will use ancient shards. If there is a 2 times event for void shards, you get the idea. But that doesn't mean that you just want to waste any old shard. Even though ancient shards aren't worth that much in the game anymore, I still highly recommend that you not do this event unless you know that you can reach your Mercy. Because there's no 2 times right now. There's no 10 times right now. There's nothing special to get you to that legendary, and there's nothing special that will get you the legendary that you want. There's a very good chance that you won't get a legendary if you can't reach Mercy. There's a very good chance that even if you do, you might not get the legendary that you want. This is a big gamble, in my opinion. I would only do it if you know that you are close to Mercy. If you did, let me know if you got something good. I know I have a couple clanmates that went after it, and they got some maybe mixed results. Maybe not the best, in my opinion, but, you know, some players are just excited to get any legendary, and I understand that, of course. Now, what else do we have in the game? We do have the summoning portal going on for prism shards. I don't have any prism shards, and I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go after any, but there are certainly some opportunities. So let's take a look at the opportunities that we have and if they are worth going for. Okay, as you can see, we have the Ice Golem tournament, a Soul Chase tournament, the Sand Devil Turn Attack is still going on, and the Tag Arena tournament is finishing up. So let's get started with the Ice Golem tournament, which has special challenge rules, which is that you have to use epic champions only. So you have to ask yourself, are these rewards worth it? And do you have the epic champions necessary to make an Ice Golem team? Now, I could probably make a team that will work in Ice Golem. I don't know if I could make an epic team that would work on Ice Golem hard. And for most people, Ice Golem is the least interesting of the 4 dungeons, although it has gotten better with certain buffs that will help out. But, you know, you have to get 2,750 points just to get that one summon from the prism crystals, and the other rewards are just okay. I mean, there's a mortal soul stone, there's some immortal soul coins, and that's fine. You know, I would take those along the way, and you have a chance of getting some 6-star epic relentless gear, which is good. And it doesn't look like anybody's going that hard yet, at least in my tournament bracket here. And you got 3 days to complete it, 3 days to think about it. And this would double dip with the dungeon divers that is going on. But is it worth it? In my opinion, probably not, unless you can build a really solid team with epics that can go pretty fast and not waste too many resources getting there. I might just wait and see if any of these people really start putting up numbers. If they just want to get some basic rewards and they don't go too hard, maybe I will reconsider, but for now I'm holding off. Now, the Soul Chase tournament is the one that was tempting me the most because I have been saving a whole lot of soul stones. I've got a bunch of mortal soul stones, I've got a bunch of mortal soul stones, but I don't like the system of the Soul Chase personally. Because the reward points are based on the type of soul that you get. So if you were able to somehow pull a 6-star mythical soul, boom, 1,500 points, you're practically done because you only need 1,750 points total to get the top prize. And there are some juicy rewards on the left as well. You can get some 6-star gold pieces of Relentless and a gold book if you were to win the tournament. But that's somewhat unlikely for most of us because there's always going to be a whale out there if you are at least level 100. So is this worth it? I think I'm going to pass because a lot of times the soul stones are valuable toward, sometimes they have been adding them in the middle of a fusion to get you some extra fusion shards, sometimes after the fusion for a path that might get you a soul for the fusion champion. And I just don't feel like these very basic rewards, even though they're decent rewards, I don't think they're worth it for me to be summoning all of my soul stones when, quite frankly, I could get absolutely nothing from them. I mean, even the immortal soul stones, you might end up with a bunch of 3-star rares, and I often have. So unless you're going to be pulling a whole bunch of the eternal soul stones because you are a whale, I just don't think this is the best time, in my opinion, to be pulling them. I was very tempted, I'm going to be honest. I really want to pull them. I really like pulling my soul stones because I'm trying to get good blessings for my champions. That's why I'm going so hard on getting soul stones. But I just don't think that this is the best idea. Now, the Sand Devil attack, there's still a couple days left. I did finish it, and there were some good rewards. There's just basically, again, soul stones and soul coins are the most important rewards out of that. The top prize is an immortal soul stone, which I gladly accepted and moved on. And then the Tag Arena tournament, there's nothing special there. I'm not going very hard on that. Just your typical rewards. Nothing too special there. Now, as far as events concerned, well, there's only one. It is a Dungeon Divers event. And if you look at the Dungeon Divers event, I'm going to be honest again here, the rewards are not that special, especially early on. The top row of rewards are nearly worthless. I mean, considering all the investment that you have to put into it, all the resources that you have to use to do a Dungeon Divers event, it's pretty worthless. But as you get to the bottom row, it's a little bit better with the Immortal Soul Coins and the Eternal Soul Coin. There's a few extra gems and then the Prism Crystals. Now, having said that, I will probably do this for one reason, and it's not because of those rewards exactly. Now, I do want those rewards, and I wouldn't do it without those rewards, but as you can see, I am severely lacking in silver. That seems like there have been a lot of artifact enhancement events going on lately, and I am hurting for silver. I've been using it like crazy, and I need to do a bunch of spider runs. So that's what I'm going to be using my energy for the next few days. And there is only 3 days to complete the Dungeon Divers event. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to go so hard on the event to fully finish it, but that is where I'm going to be using my energy. Unless I change my mind about the Ice Golem tournament, which is a possibility, but probably not. I'm probably just going to be running a lot of spider over the next few days. Now, there is something else to consider in the game today, and that is that we have a reset of the clan shop. Now, personally, I already picked up the void shard that is available, and I will probably be picking up this legendary chaos ore as well when more clan coins become available from after Hydra resets tomorrow and after I finish my quests. Now you want to choose your quests, and I need to finish mine as soon as I can because I have this clan mission right here, earn 650 clan gold from clan quests. So I have to do that tomorrow because all of my quests have to do with the Hydra. Because I'm one of the few people in my clan who can take down the brutal Hydra. So I always take those quests because I can do it pretty easily and the others probably can't. So plus they always, the reset is in the middle of the night for me. It's 1 p.m. and a lot of my clan mates are awake and they take the best ones anyway. So I just take the one that I can do that they probably can't, which is the Hydra one. So that's about it for the game today. Let's see, how much time do we have left in... We still have 2 weeks left in Curse City. Doom Tower just started, so we don't have to worry about those resetting anytime soon. But as I said, Hydra is resetting tonight, so you're going to want to go ahead and get your keys in immediately. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Weiler Wednesday. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. This is my current subscriber count. I am trying to get to 1,000 by the end of the summer, and I would really appreciate your subscription, and I can make more daily Raid Shadow Legends content. See ya!